President Tinubu's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, has accused members of the new political coalition of trying to overthrow the president. He described them as haters of Nigeria's progress, seeking to derail reforms that are already reshaping the country. Onanuga referenced a 2022 warning by Emir Sanusi, who cautioned Nigerians that Tinubu's reforms would not be easy but necessary. He said the current opposition proves that the reforms are working and disturbing vested interest. The comments come amid the formation of a coalition adopting the African Democratic Congress platform to unseat Tinubu in 2027. Onanuga insists Tinubu's administration remains the most focused and transformative in Nigeria's history. Interesting. Adenko, your take on this?
You know, Nigeria, for me, is likened to a patient that is a cancer patient. And two things that you must use to treat cancer is surgery and chemotherapy. And both are painful. That's what President Tinubu, through his reforms, that's what the government is doing now. And we should just give them time to complete the reform. Like I always tell people, there is no gain without pain. And it is foolishness to be shameful of that which is gainful. So let's allow them complete the reforms and we take off from there. I tell people there's nothing free, even in Freetown. Quote and unquote, they say you go to Freetown now. There's no free lunch in Freetown. Everything you pay for it. So let's allow these reforms to see the order of the day. That's one. Then for this so-called, I don't want to use the word so-called, for the coalition, they should tell Nigerians what they are coming to do. Their major aim is to capture power. And it's more like a coup because they are plotting a coup against the, look at starting from the party, even which the way they hijacked the leadership of the party which they went to, which they are even strangers. They are not full-fledged party members. They have already hijacked the structure. So these people, they are also coming, like I said, they are hungry. And the only thing they are hungry for is not money, power.
Right. And
when somebody is hungry for power, that person deploys every means, either lawful, legal, and unlawful means, to make sure that he collects that power. That's what they are planning to do. So they should allow, if they even want, they should tell us, okay, for this reform that the president is carrying out, this is how we are going to do it the better way. They have not told us. Just criticize. You see, for me, I so much believe in constructive criticism and not the destructive and diversionary criticisms. Those ones are counterproductive. When you carry out an issue-based criticism that is backed by facts, figures that are empirically trusted, they will listen to you.
All right. Very well. Cheesy.
Yeah, he has taken one angle of it. You know, he's talking about the opposition now coming up with issue-based, politics and all of that. I also want to say to President Tinubu that his men are not doing well. It's not about personality attack. We have been hearing about these reforms and all of that. You see, tell us. Like I said, I used one analogy one time, and I said, each time I leave and I tell my wife that I want to eat, and she says to me, "Don't worry, we are preparing the food," and I know that they are preparing the food because it's being communicated. I say I can wait patiently. Nigeria will wait if you tell them to do that. But when you keep saying, "Oh, this thing has been done," let them also come and tell us, "This is what we are doing in this area. This is what we are doing in this area." They are not communicating their policies very well. Instead, they are attacking personalities. Let them communicate their policies very well, because I think that this coalition, if it's done, the opposition, if it's done very well, it's even a good thing for them, to wake them up, to be able to begin to communicate what they are doing. The Minister for Work should come and tell us what he's doing. The Minister for Petroleum should be telling us what they are doing. The record should be there. For the public, they should engage you guys so that they will come on, and people, some of us will begin to know this is what they are doing. It's just that it has not reached the mature stage. Because people have a way, I was in a certain place one time, and a government has done so much in this area, but the government has not communicated that, and people have used, of course, the opposition will always use, Nigerian thinks opposition is just to paint whatever is white black. That's not opposition. Opposition should be progressive. If I find where you're doing right, I'll say, yes, you're doing this right, but you're supposed to be doing this, and all of that. But the Nigerian opposition does not do that. So, but if you don't wait for them to communicate to us. Tell us what you are doing. So his people should come. In fact, if he's the Minister for Information, I don't see him working. They should communicate to us what they are doing so that Nigerians will know. Because I believe, if you notice, one or two things that is happening, you will understand that Tinubu is working. But working on what? Like the FCT minister, for instance, you can't deny the fact that FCT has embraced evolution. There is, you can see things coming up because the man is showing it. He's telling you. I hear somebody was criticizing him that he went on Thanksgiving. I said, "Oh, the man have to say, let me thank God for you allowing me to work, because of course some of you wouldn't have allowed him work. He has to use that kind of thing to work." But the whole of the things he was thanking God for, did he put it on plan? Yes. Did you see that? So let us begin to see that FCT is one place that President can say boldly, let the Minister for Work come and let the other MDAs come up and tell us what they are doing.